Here's just one thing I've become very aware of since living in Australia is just how much Australians love to lie. And I don't at all mean it in a way like, oh, they're all liars. I love Australians, but they just love to troll people who aren't from Australia.
Hang on. I just want to clear one thing up for you. We're not actually lying. We're doing a thing called taking the piss, okay, or pissing in your pocket. There's a difference between lying and taking the piss. See, when you lie to someone, you're actually lying to them to deceive them in a malicious way, or to cover something up. Taking the piss is when you're just not correcting their information, or you're pissing in their pocket, having a bit of a joke with them, okay? And we're pretty good at that in Australia.
For example, usually when you're a tourist in a new country, if you say something wrong or some sort of misinformation, the people from that country usually correct it, right?
You're right. In other countries, they do correct other people's information, but in Australia, we find that a little bit rude and a little bit condescending, so we don't correct the information, we just let you roll with it. It's a bit of fun for us. It's entertainment.
Not Australians. Australians, I've found, will not only validate your misinformation, but they'll add ridiculous facts on top of it.
Yeah, you see, we're not actually lying to you. We're just validating your misinformation, okay? And we're just adding to the story or pissing in your pocket. It's up to you to believe whatever you want to believe, but we're not doing it in a malicious way, okay? And a lot of Australians will do this. A lot of Australians will take the piss. Personally, I never take the piss, okay? I'm always serious. You can check out my other videos. They're all 100% accurate, okay? I'll never piss in your pocket.
And they'll lie just about like anything, food, politics, geography, animals, especially the animals, because we always hear about all the poisonous, scary animals and stuff that Australia has, and you don't really know what you're dealing with until you actually get here.
Well, the thing about the animals is we don't actually think they're that dangerous. We live with them all the time, and we don't have a problem with it. Most Australians think it's actually a lot scarier going to a lot of other countries, like the United States. You guys have got, grizzly bears, cougars, mountain lions, crazy guys with guns, Donald Trump. I mean, statistically speaking, it's safer to walk straight across that bush out there, straight across to Uluru barefoot, than it is just to go to school in the United States. I mean, I could walk across there 200 times and not have a problem. Go to school in the States 200 times, chances are I'm going to get shot, So it's mainly you guys from overseas that are making out Australia to be so dangerous. But we're not actually that dangerous. I mean, I'm sitting out in the bush at the moment. I don't have bear spray with me. I'm not carrying a gun. I don't have to worry about a lion coming running out of the bush, or a grizzly bear coming up the hill, or a polar bear coming out to attack me, or a hippo jumping out of the water. Not that there's any water around here, but we're actually a pretty safe country in Australia.
And you depend on the Australians to tell you the truth about snakes, spiders, koalas, kangaroos.
Kangaroos and koalas? Dangerous? What's a koala going to do to you? Hey? They sleep all the time. They're too bloody lazy to do anything.
They like to scare tourists and spread lies. And it's not like restricted to one area. It's a national thing that Australians seem to like to troll tourists.
Yeah, well, like I said before, it's our national pastime, okay? We got to entertain ourselves. I mean, when you're out here in the middle of nowhere and there's not much to do, trolling tourists is pretty good fun.
I, for one, fell victim to drop bears for about 2 months when I first moved here.
Oh, yeah, well, I got to clarify that. Yeah, drop bears are real, and drop bears, you do have to watch out for them. So, sorry about that, but as long as you put a bit of Vegemite behind your ears, the drop bears don't like that, and you'll be fine. So just if you do come to Australia, do watch out for drop bears. Sorry, I should have clarified that one. You do have to watch out for them. Oh, and hoop snakes. That's why I'm sitting up on top of the ridge here. The hoop snakes. You don't go down the bottom there because the hoop snakes will get you. But yeah, sorry, I didn't clarify that one. But in all honesty, folks, if you come to Australia, we're a pretty safe place. I mean, the most dangerous thing you got to watch out for here is us bloody Aussies, and we're a pretty harmless mob. But you got to understand we got a pretty good sense of humour. We like to have a laugh. We like to take the piss, especially out of tourists. We're just having a bit of fun. Roll with it, go with it. The Australian bush isn't that dangerous. Trust me, it's not that dangerous. Seriously, come to Australia, enjoy it, okay? Ask any Aussie, they'll tell you.